Hello there, I'm Jaime Elizondo, and I'm very happy to tell you some new things that may help you reach your goals. Have you heard that some of us communicate in a way that is different from others' method of communicating? Yes, there are different languages for understanding something. We all see reality and outside inputs in a different light, and we are not to blame. Our brain is simply wired that way, or we were taught to learn in that manner. Why am I talking about this? Why not about cattle, soil, or grass, or profits? Because for many of us, seeing is believing, right? Well, I am going to take this a little further. Some people learn visually, some need to hear it. They learn by language. Others need to hear or see something, internalize it, and then, after meditating, come up with their own conclusions. And there are still others that need to see, feel, smell, and touch to be convinced of something. Me, I want to understand something well before I start it. This is especially true if that something else is new or if experts dismiss it without explaining. You see, I am very optimistic. I am always trying to find better ways to build or create something new. And a profitable livestock farm is such a thing. It has many parts that need to be in harmony to work well. And this led me to study my whole life. I started with cattle at 13 years old, and I have loved ranching since. But later, I got an accounting degree that helped me start new businesses. To succeed, I had to learn many new things. Later, I became a dairy nutritionist while managing my own graze dairy in the tropics. This was a new challenge, but it helped me understand that livestock health comes first when grazing. It showed why it's so important to graze the way we do in the total grazing program. Then I was exposed to Bonsma's teachings. They opened my eyes to improvements made by Johann Sitzmann. This showed me the value of studying how genetics can improve soil and grasslands. So I started studying more and more. I was observing to not contradict nature, which Johann had warned about. This was around 24 years ago, and since I have made much progress. Now, if you are the type of person who learns better by hearing and interacting with the teacher, or if you prefer to see, smell, touch, walk, and hear to understand a new whole, like a successful and regenerating livestock farm, I would like to invite you to the in-person course. It's called Increase Profits 300% with the 4 pillars of real wealth ranching. It will be in Tallahassee, Florida on June 21st and June 22nd. We'll be in an air-conditioned classroom and we'll have field days and walks on site. We'll use them to see in practice what we have learned. This will be in Ayabala Land LLC, and there you will see calm, docile cattle. They are a composite breed we are developing. They are ideally adapted to this environment with high heat and low quality Bahia grass. Using adapted cattle raises the stocking rate, and the stocking rate determines profits on a grazed livestock farm. The land there is beautiful. It has rolling hills and big views. The pastures also have many huge live oaks, but the soil was degraded and eroded. We are now fixing it by adding the long-lived soil organic carbon that was lost from a century of farming and 17 years of grazing had not improved it. Now It is being regenerated faster with the 4 pillars of real wealth ranching. And you will see a treat, the first chinampas in the United States, which is a work in progress, but it is already beautiful. Chinampas was the method used by the Aztecs to feed hundreds of thousands of people in what is now Mexico City. They used it before white men came to America. So it's very interesting. Their cattle are moved to a new break once a day. This benefits their body condition, the soil, and the grasses. They are also observing much more wildlife and diversity of wildlife along with spongier soils. Wouldn't you like to have this happen on your land without extra costs just by managing? Plus, they are saving over $10,000 per year by using stockpile grass instead of hay. You need to know that to save up to $300 per cow per year, you need to stockpile grass and minimize overgrazing. Overgrazing is eating grass when it's too young. It is what shortens grass roots and weakens your grasses. Adapted livestock and picking the best means fewer problems for you. It also means healthier livestock that can stay in good shape in a cheap way. See how they use the best calving season in a hot and tough environment. Most people there with unadapted cattle calve in the brown winter. And that's when supplement needs go up. We calve when the grass is green and plentiful because these cattle can breed back when it is hot and humid. If you want expert guidance to explore these things with decades of hands-on experience, this is your course for this year. You will learn tailored strategies that will show you how to pick and breed livestock. You will learn to pick the livestock that will do better in your specific environment. This cuts costs and boosts their health. Use the total grazing program. It will maximize your resources. This includes creating a reserve of standing hay. It will cut hay costs and improve your soil. This will make your soil spongier. Plan your best calving season to fit your local climate and forage flow. This will raise calf survival and growth. It will let you boost your stocking rate, which determines profits. Connect with fellow ranchers and experts who have had success doing this. You will leave the course with useful strategies that you can use right away to start seeing results. Do not miss this opportunity to transform your ranching or farming operation. Register today. Take the first step toward unlocking your ranch potential with real wealth ranching. You can register through the link www.rwranching.com/Tallahassee 2024. See you there.